There. Good morning, ladies. I got to turn my stuff off. I want to welcome you ladies to the Inspiration in 30. My name is Gloria Ward and I am the founder of this project, the I'm Loving Me project. Why do I say that every time I get on here? It's because I want you to know exactly who we are and what we stand for. And we've been rocking this platform for at least almost 3 years now. And I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited. We do a lot of things. We help with coaching, we do live events, we get together as girlfriends and do different things. We're just a lovable platform. If you want to join us, go to our website, imlovingme.net, and click on the thing to put your email address and all that stuff in so you can get updates on all the events we have and all of the things that we're doing, like our selfish retreat that's coming up. June 10th through the 12th, we are going to Savannah, Georgia, and we are going to do our girlfriend's trip. We're going to do a selfish retreat where we are just going to focus on ourselves, focus on our healing, focus on our growth, focus on our energy, have fun at the same time. So I'm really hoping that you ladies come out and join us for that. It is going to be June 10th through the 12th. We do need a lot of people to decide if you're going to come, only because we have book rooms. We have like 10 rooms that are booked. So if you decide that you're coming, send an email or go ahead and give us your information so we can go ahead and get your room booked for you. I think the last day to get the rooms booked is tomorrow. So please, if you want to come, bring you and your girlfriend. Let's go to Savannah. Let's go on a beach. Let's have dinner, mimosas, yoga, all kind of fun. And let's just hang out and work on ourselves. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna keep you guys long. I know you're just coming off of Mother's Day. I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. A sister has been working for like the past 7 days straight, and I probably won't get a break until like July. So I've been doing everything, like just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to take my dog hair off. It's like right on my lash, y'all. And I can see it, but it won't move. But anyway, so yes, please come and join us. Hey Kim, hey Katina. What I wanted to talk about today, and like I said, I wasn't gonna keep you long, is something that I've been thinking about all weekend. Only because everything that I've been doing, at least I know for me, I started to get that resistance, and I started to like doubt myself and started to, question if I was doing things the right way or getting into that mode again of if I'm good enough. And then I just sat back and I asked myself, Chloe, when in the hell did you start believing the lies that you are telling yourself now? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about when did you start believing the lies that you are currently telling yourself? Then I asked myself, who the hell told me these lies? When and at what point in my life did I feel like I wasn't good enough to the point where I keep doubting myself? Because these lies keep coming up and I don't understand why. When I'm doing the work, I'm making progress on some things, but every now and again, you know, that little devil comes on the shoulder and start whispering in your ear. Now you know you can't do that. You know you don't have enough money for that. I don't know why you gonna sit up here and charge that card again, girl. Now you trying to be, Captain Save a Hoe and save all these people where you know you don't even have enough money for yourself. You know you shouldn't be doing this, right? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. How many times a day do you go around and it just pops in your head, especially when you feel like you're doing something big, right? Or you about to make a big purchase, or you about to take a risk on something. All those thoughts that come up in your head. When did you start to believe those lies? And why do you continue to listen to those voices? Right? I know for me, the biggest thing that I learned, and because I was working on this weekend, I promise you, and the biggest thing that I learned was because I always have this fear of not going back to what I used to be and what I used to have, right? Because back then I didn't have, right? Like I really struggled to get to where I am now. And when I need to take a risk on something or do something, the thought comes in just for a second. It doesn't stay there, but it comes in just for a second. And then all of a sudden, I have to struggle with myself to go back and forth. Does that happen to you? Right? Anything else, I'm cool with. But I remember looking at myself in the mirror, looking at all the things that were wrong with me and believing those lies. I remember looking in the mirror, looking at my weight and looking at all the things that I felt was wrong and believing those lies. Right? I remember digesting what good friends would tell me that I need to change about myself. That was what was wrong with me. And I remember digesting that and believing those lies. See, I I was talking to someone this weekend, and I just said to myself, we give people so much influence over our lives, y'all. Where when they speak stuff into us, because they are so close to us, we start to believe it and we ingest it. That lie that your mom told you years ago, that you are not good enough, you are not smart enough, you too fat, you won't be able to find nobody, is a lie from the pit of hell. The lie your ex-spouse, boyfriend, and all that told you, that they're the only person that you can be with and that you are too ugly, is a lie from the pit of hell. You sitting there believing that you can never get beyond the situation that you have, that you're in right now, because you can never make more money, is a lie from the pit of hell. Stop believing those lies that you are telling yourself. It's been years and years. Time has passed. And here it is, they still creep up. And what I realize is that they creep up and they happen because you know why? We never dealt with them. We just put those things to the side, right? We put them to the side. You were sexually abused as a kid. It is hard for you to love today or try to figure out what love is. You get into relationship, you believe that that's what a person wants from you. That is a lie from the pit of hell. The only way we are going to stop those lies, y'all, that we keep telling ourselves is if we face them. Because again, it's only coming from us. The stuff that we take in from other people, we believed because they had a whole bunch of shit going on. You get what I'm saying? They didn't believe in themselves. All those things that keep coming up with us that we battling with as it relates to our past, our current relationships, Everything that we going that's happening with us now, right? Is because we haven't dealt with it and we living with a lie. And the lie became so programmed in our brain that every time we try to step out to debunk that lie, that shit comes right back up to remind you of the lie you told to yourself and try to convince you to stay where you are. We can't do that no more. You get it? We can't do that no more. You are not broke. And you probably laugh and be like, well, shit, damn, you don't, then you don't see my account. Glow, today is the 9th. I paid my rent. I gave my daughter some money. I had a good Mother's Day because I chose to. And now here I am waiting for my next paycheck to come. I don't have it. I'm broke. No, honey. That's a lie you're telling yourself. You can change your financial situation just like this. And you say, yeah, how can I do that? How can I get more money? Ask. People ask you. You get what I'm saying? You want more money? You want them to turn into dollar signs? You got to ask. Not people, not borrow. You ask for it. You ask the people at your job. You go, you get more skills. You get more skills. You go ask for more money. And then you start to grow. The more you grow, the more money you make. Your money grows with you. And that's a known fact. Okay? That's a known fact. So if you are not growing, everything stays the same. Your bank account stays the same. Your life stays the same. Your routine stays the same. You hear what I'm saying? But the reason why you're not growing is because you told yourself a lie. That this is it. This is all you got. That man that you have is a sole provider. You can't leave. That child support you need. No, those things are helping. You don't need it because you can make a decision to change and adapt to something new and become a different person. You can get out of that mindset and stop telling yourself those lies. But the hardest part is doing it. Trust me. Because even when you try and then you are faced with a situation like I was in where you take a risk and then your mind is debunked, like you trying to figure out where all these negative thoughts are coming from, those are the things you have not dealt with. Those are the lies that you told yourself. Those are the lies that you believed that other people told you. And it could be as simple as today you getting up, you look in the mirror, and you like, damn, look at my damn teeth. Now, sooner or later, I have to go to the dentist because my shit is getting messed up. You just told yourself a lie. I need to get me some cream for my face because I see my face sagging. Well, I do see it, Gloria. I don't look like the way I used to look. No, girl, because we aging. You can't expect to look the same. So instead of talking about how bad you look and telling yourself lies, you say to yourself, look at how I'm maturing. And now that I'm maturing, I have to make sure that I take better care of my body. I have to make decisions about what I put in it because my health is my wealth. I want to be here. I want to enjoy my years. I want to age gracefully. I want to enjoy getting older. Not telling yourself all those lies about how bad you look, and this is why you can't get nobody. You get what I'm saying? And the crazy part is how much it sneaks up on you that you don't even realize. And you know when it comes up for me again is when I go shopping. When I go shopping to get some clothes or shoes, sneakers, anything. And this is a true story, y'all. I promise you it is. Every time I go shopping, I go to the store. Now I need a new pair of sneakers, right? I've been wearing these black sneakers that I go to work in for like 2 years. I didn't buy them. Someone else bought them, right? So I need new sneakers, but I will go to the store. I will go to the mall, y'all, and I will look around. And I'm very routine, so I either look for something that I already have or try to get something similar, something that will work, right? Pretty basic. But I will look at the price. Now, I haven't purchased my own sneakers in I don't know how many years. People buy them, right? So the price says 60. What's the average cost of sneakers right now? Like $64, $65. And I was like, hell no, I ain't paying that much for new sneakers, right? That's too expensive. And so I said to the guy in the store, I said, do these ever go on sale? He was like, on sale. He was like, this is like the average cost of some sneakers. I said 60 something dollars, right? And then I was talking to a friend. I said, I went to the store to go buy some sneakers, but I didn't get them because they were like 60 something dollars. And then she sucked her teeth. And I was like, what? She was like, Gloria, you go out to eat and you spend at least $100 on food alone. And you don't want to spend 60 something dollars on some sneakers that you need. The food goes away. You would sit up here and you would spend money without thinking about it on something that is frivolous, but you won't go get yourself some sneakers. Same thing with the oil change, y'all, right? The damn car is at the point where they like, please slow down. Your engine oil is low. And I'm like, I'm going to just go right down the street and I'm going to just get the oil change and call it a day, right? But for some reason, we just don't get past the light. We just turn left and come home. We never get down there, right? Because the oil change for my car is like 60 something dollars, right? Then they want to upsell you because the filter is probably, bad at this time, right? So basically you're spending like 100 and something dollars, right? And when I'm thinking about this, y'all, I'm saying to myself, well, why the hell are you super cheap on the things that you need and spending money on things that really don't mean anything to you, right? And what I realized is that I believed a lie when I was younger, right? That you don't spend a lot of money on yourself. When it comes to the things that you need, you try your best to get them as cheap as possible, right? So I found myself going to Costco, y'all, looking around just to see if I could find some black shoes. And then I'm saying to myself, well, what the hell is wrong, Glow? Like your mindset is jacked up when it comes to that. Because you would think that you would spend on yourself. You get what I'm saying? then out, spending so much money on food and all this stuff that don't matter. Well, what I saw as a kid was you spend money on uh, 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 hanging out, partying, doing all these things on the experience. But on yourself, you keep it as minimum as possible. And I have that, y'all. I have that where I'm like, damn, I'm still walking around in the same sneakers I had for 2 years. Where I really need to go to the mall and get a pair, but I'm fighting not to get a pair. How silly is that? Coming up with different excuses every day as to why you not gonna get the oil change when you know you need to. Stupid shit. Because I'm telling myself lies every day. It's too expensive. I don't feel like it. No, it ain't that. You being lazy. You don't want to spend the money. And it goes to a deeper realm than that. It goes back to your mindset and how you think about yourself and things. So when I sit here and I tell you, you got to be able to put yourself first, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do to keep myself intact, how does that look? Right? Now, I never claim to be a perfect person. You guys know that. That's probably part of the reason why we get along so well. But when moments like this come up where you see your behaviors, you get to see the lies you tell yourself. You get to see those things that you have in your brain about who you are. And it's giving you anxiety and depression. It is making you angry and making you react. You know what I'm saying? It's making you a procrastinator. It's keeping you broke. Stop telling yourself you don't have. That's not true. You don't want to work for it. I told a friend of mine, she's like, oh, Gloria, I'm trying my best to go ahead and really grow with my career. And I want to make, six figures this year. And I want to be able to, really do well. And like I told her, I said it's easy to make seven figures than to make six figures. Right? Because when you're trying to make six figures, you think you got to go through this ladder. You think you got to trade all your time for money. You believe that you got to work so hard. You believe that you got to do all this stuff. Like you just got to climb this ladder, where it's not true. You could ask two people for the money and have six figures. You could ask four or five people for the money and have six figures. As long as the exchange for the money is valuable to them, you can get the money. But we don't think like that. We think we got to bust our ass for years and years and years. That's not true. You're telling yourself a lie. Right? You believe that that relationship you in is all you got. It's better to be here than be on alone. That's a lie you're telling yourself. If you truly want to be free and be with someone, you should be with someone who respects and loves you for real. But you got to learn how to love yourself first in order to see what love is. You see what I'm saying? You still having a hard time because you experience sexual abuse. You're trying to figure out how you're going to make things work for yourself. You got to be able to come out of that victim mode and know and understand that you have overcame. You still here. You still got a lot to live for. Stop giving those people your power. Stop allowing them to continue to live in your life. The only way you can move forward is if you go help someone. You get it? You are not too fat. You are not ugly. Again, you are not broke. You are not just getting by. You don't live in the hood. Your kids are not crazy. You're not crazy. Those are all lies you tell yourself. Because what happens is you're not allowing yourself to see anything different. Every time, even when you get off with me, every time you go back to your reality, you look at your environment, you look at your results, and you say to yourself, well, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Here I am again. I gotta make this money stretch. But what are you doing to change that? You see? How are you debunking those lies that keep coming up? And like I told you, I got them too. Right? But the awareness is what track. And that's the biggest thing that we got to understand. The awareness when they come up and we like, oh shit, here we go. See, that quick. I'm sitting up here telling myself a lie. I'm sitting up here telling myself I don't need. I can go without. I will be okay. I'm going to sacrifice so that others can have. They didn't ask you to do that. You get what I'm saying? They ain't ask you to do that. They ain't ask you to sacrifice, give your last, put yourself last and all that. They just asked for what they wanted. And you made a decision. You told yourself a lie that you're going to do all this stuff in order to make it happen for them. All they did was just ask for what they want. Stop believing those lies about yourself because they're not true. Stop believing the lies that someone told you when you were younger that is sticking with you. You pick up a damn book and it makes you nervous because the teacher in school told you that you couldn't read well, or the kids laughed at you when you started reading. Read the damn thing anyway because it's a lie. You get frustrated because you trying to count your coins. You got a business. You don't know how to do a spreadsheet. You not too good in Excel. You trying to learn all these things and it's getting you frustrated. Stop believing that lie that you are stupid, that you don't know much, that you did not go to college, that you did not get that high school diploma. Stop believing that. Those things are just piece of papers. We know that by now. We grown. We know experience is what teaches us, right? It is not until those piece of papers don't mean nothing. It is when you get out here in this world and go through the school of hard knocks that you actually learn. We know that, right? Stop telling yourself you're an emotional eater. Every time something goes wrong, you go into the refrigerator and you eat and stuff and you trying to get your weight under control, but you so sad. Make a decision to change. Remember, you are at the center of everything you do and all the decisions you make. You are at the center. You are right here in a little dot. You're in the center. Right here. This little center. Right here. You're in the center. Everything that happens around you is a result of the thoughts you think about yourself. And that's a true statement. If you want to be able to get out of your current situation, tell yourself a different story. Stop believing that shit that you think is cool. It's not. Stop believing that stuff that people told you or what you say about yourself in a negative way. You get it? We got to think differently. We're moving forward. We're trying to make things happen. We're trying to be better. We're trying to love. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop saying trying. We are. That's what we doing. That's what we moving towards. Because try gives us an out to say, oh, we tried, it didn't work. Oh well. So I want you to try it. The next time you feel like you are on a line where you are taking a big risk or you get nervous or whatever, pay attention to the things that you tell yourself, the lies that you start telling yourself. And then I want you to make a decision to do something different and see how it feels. Because I damn sure gonna go to the store and get those sneakers because I need them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm damn sure gonna go get that oil change because I need it. And I'm not gonna make excuses and I'm not gonna keep telling myself lies. Stop lying to yourself and stop believing the lies that someone else told you. They don't know you. They don't know how far you've come. They don't know the stuff you went through. They probably seen from afar. You probably talked to them a couple of times on the phone. You know, they probably saw you cry a little bit, but they don't know you. They don't know what's in here. They haven't walked in your shoes. Love you and love on you. I promise you, it will change your whole perspective on life. And listen to what I'm saying. It does not happen overnight. It probably take years or be this way for the rest of your life. Just depends. But as long as you have that awareness to debunk those things when it comes up, and then you make a decision on what you're going to do, then you cool. You cool. All right? I love y'all. I gotta go. It's gonna be a busy day. Like I said, if you're coming, go ahead, pay your money. We need to be booked with the rooms by tomorrow, May 10th. I hope it's tomorrow. I want to say it is tomorrow. Uh, Send an email to info@imlovingme.net if you want to be in the hotel room. That's like 3 something a night. I'll get them to send you the details, okay? But yeah, we winding down. Tell your friends, your girlfriends, either you're coming alone or you're coming with someone. We're gonna have an amazing time. I want you to be there. If you need to talk to me about anything, just let me know. Send me a direct message here. I'll give you my number and then we can go back and forth if you want to, okay?